Here's our CBC News update.
I'm Joe Cummings. A former FIFA vice president charged with racketeering and money laundering in the United States says he will release documents that will take the current corruption scandal at FIFA to an even higher level. CBC's Susan Ormiston reports.
The scandal widens and sheds light on why Chef Larry West suddenly resigned. Former FIFA Vice President Jack Warner, out on bail in Trinidad, says he won't keep secrets anymore. In a rambling TV address, he claimed he has documents which list FIFA officials and the 2010 election in Trinidad.
I also will give them my knowledge of transactions at FIFA, including ability to set records.
He hasn't provided any proof yet, but raises fears for his life. Warner's words add fuel to dramatic testimony yesterday from Chuck Blazer, a former FIFA executive working as an informant with the FBI. He confirmed he took bribes over the awarding of the 1998 World Cup in France and the 2010 tournament in South Africa. Susan Ormiston, CBC News, London.
Health officials in South Korea say a third person has now died from the MERS virus. MERS is a respiratory disease considered to be a close cousin to the SARS virus. Across South Korea, more than 1,600 people have now been quarantined. The U.S. military is now admitting that it inadvertently sent live anthrax spores to more than 50 labs around the world, including to Canada. Now it's trying to figure out exactly how that happened. Here's the CBC's Steve Bogue.
Deputy Defense Secretary Robert Work says there's nothing to fear.
Concentration of these samples are too low to infect the average healthy individual.
But if you're looking for something to worry about, try this. The Pentagon didn't sloppily send the wrong batch of anthrax spores to the wrong people. It says it did everything right. But it's learning that its protocols for killing live anthrax apparently didn't work. The protocol was death by irradiation with gamma rays. Then they're tested again. And the test apparently confirmed the spores were dead, says Commander Frank Jones.
We actually issue a death certificate that says this organism is now dead, and it's signed.
Most of the dead anthrax went to laboratories where it was meant for research. And yet, when the spores reached their destination, they started to grow again. Which is why the Pentagon is expecting all the dead spores they shift, and saying they expect the number of live anthrax samples showing up in the wrong places is going to grow. People, CBC News, Washington.
The city of Moncton pauses today to mark the first anniversary of the death of 3 RCMP officers. 1 year ago, Moncton was under lockdown as heavily armed Justin Bourque carried out his terrifying attack on the community's police force. Here's the CBC's Stephen Petticombe.
We could hear the shots going off in the background.
Ron McFadden and another firefighter were in the thick of Justin Bourque's murderous rampage. They were trying to save Fabrice Giraudin. The Mountie had been carried into a garage of a house by a couple of colleagues. He remembers hearing the gunshots that evening as he did CPR. A year later, McFadden says he's impressed by the community coming together. He doesn't think about anything else.
Don't have to wait, this has never happened. So he knows what's going on today.
Jeff Morley is a retired RCMP officer and a psychologist. He says today will be a difficult day for all first responders, and he's worried about those frontline workers who have survivor's guilt.
Recognize that that's normal. You know, be conscious about that, talk about that, not put that on as much as you can.
There will be several ceremonies today to remember the fallen Mounties, including the musical ride that will be performed this evening. Stephen Petticombe, CBC News, Moncton.
And that's CBC News to this hour.